8th graders. So today is September 18th. It is Friday, so we were meeting as a whole class today. If you can't join our whole class Google Meet, you are here to watch this video to see what we did. I do want to share that we are doing lesson 05 today. There are 5 example videos to watch, and then there's a homework assignment that will be due on Monday. Again, I do encourage you to turn it in today, but it is due on Monday. I want to share that we are doing multiples of 3 for the homework assignment. So you will do like 3, 6, 9, number 12, number 15, and so on. Please make sure to continue showing your work, especially as we move into these sections. It is important. So for lesson 05, I want to make sure you email me with any questions you have about the 04 homework. And then I want to share that today we will learn about multiplying and dividing rational numbers, and we can try a couple out here. I want to share a quick trick. I know you already know this, but I want to remind you that when we are multiplying decimals, you can take out the decimal point when we multiply. You could think of this as 401 times 3, and that is 1,203. And then we know we have 1, 2, 3, 4 decimal places. So from 1,203, you will need to move the decimal place to the left 4 times, which leaves us with the answer 0.1203. I also want you to recognize we have 2 negative numbers, which means our final answer will be positive. So the final answer here would be 0.1203. Again, this is like the example 1 video. I just want you to try these quickly to see what you already know before the lesson. Here, why don't you pause the video and take a minute to try this one out? Okay, here, when we multiply fractions, I want you to remember that we multiply across. So 7 times 2 is 14. Here, 8 times 9 is 72. So we would have 14 over 72. I want to remind you that both of those numbers are even, so we know we can divide by 2. 14 divided by 2 would be 7, and 72 divided by 2 would be 36. And our final answer would be 736. Here we have 2 positive numbers, but what if one of our numbers was negative? Then our answer would be negative 736. I want to remind you that when we have one negative and one positive, it gives us a negative answer. We will also talk about reciprocals in today's lesson. If I just had 3/5, the reciprocal of that would be 5/3. And the reciprocal is when you multiply 2 fractions and they equal 1. And 3/5 times 5/3 would equal 1. You have to be careful here if you get a mixed fraction, because we have to change this to an improper fraction before finding the reciprocal. The reciprocal of 7 3/5 is not 5/3. We'd have to do 5 times 7, which is 35, plus 3 gives us 38 over 5 for an improper fraction. So the reciprocal of this would be 5 over 38. All right, let's move on. And I want to remind you, it is okay if your final answer is improper here for the reciprocal. You do not need to simplify the fraction for the reciprocal. All right, when we divide fractions, everyone's favorite thing to do, we will use the reciprocal of the second number. So we would do 1/4 times 7/6. And when we do that, 1 times 7 would be 7, and 4 times 6 would be 24. So 7/24 would be our answer here. Remember, if one of these were negative, it would be negative 7/24, and if both of them were negative, it would be positive 7/24. Thanks for watching.